Ellie. Today I'm going to read you the story The Beast and the Bethany. The Apology from page 105 to page 110. But page 110 is just a picture. Yeah, so let's read it. So Miss Fezziwig was interrupted by Bethany's return. Bethany stormed out of the building and towards the car. She was no longer carrying her box. "Done!" she shouted. "Let's go!" Ebenezer bid goodbye to Miss Fezziwig and ran after Bethany, and as the potion wore off, he found it surprisingly hard to keep up with her. "How was that?" asked Ebenezer when they were back into the car. Not as much fun as I thought it would be," she answered. "Why did you think it would be fun?" "'Cause everyone told me it would be. Everyone's always telling me to say sorry. They all said I'd feel so much happier if I was good." "Or you don't feel any happier?" "Not a bit. If anything, I feel worse. Now I don't have any comics to read or any capers to fire. I can understand why you gave him his comics back, but why did you give him your catapult?" he asked. "I told him to use it against anyone who tried to steal his comics. I tried to show him how it works, but he wasn't very good." "Stupid rat." Bethany oohed down her window. Then she oohed it back up again, and then down again, and then up again. Ebenezer found it extremely irritating. "Could you stop that, please?" he asked. "Yes, I could," answered Bethany, but she didn't. But oohed it up and down and up and down and up and down, and well, then she got bored and stopped. "How did you meet the beast?" she asked. "In a field at the back of my house, many, many years ago, when I was about your age, actually," Ebenezer replied. "It got stuck on the bottom of my shoe." "Blimey, how big was your shoe?" "The beast was smaller back then. I thought it was an animal at first, but then it began to speak. It asked if I could come into the house." What did the others say?" Miss Fezziwig always used to stop me from bringing caterpillars and spiders into the house. It was so annoying." My parents said no, but I snuck it in anyway. I hid up in our attic on the top floor, and I brought it some food. Nothing too big at first. I took it some leftovers from my own dinner. When I got the chance, it always loved eating meat." It had been a while since Ebenezer had thought about his younger years. The beast used to be quite a little cute thing. Cute in an ugly, greedy, and evil sort of way. "The more it ate, the bigger it got," said Ebenezer, now smiling at his own memories. "And as it got bigger, it became stronger. Then the beast was about the size of a football. Its powers fully returned. The beast would vomit our little presents for me. Just small things, like croquet sets and the miniature drums, and in return, it wanted more interesting meals to eat." "That's surprising," said Bethany. "Yes, the beast wasn't always that bad, Ebenezer nodded. "It's just become greedy over the years, and about that I wanted to stay look well. I'm sorry about what it did with your parents and the smoke and everything. I have no idea that it was." "That's nothing what's surprising," said Bethany. "I mean, it's surprising that you brought the beast into the house, even though your parents said no. You seem such like a goody two-shoes." Ebenezer nearly crashed the car. "I'm not a goody two-shoes," he shouted. "Yeah, you are. Now that you had nothing to do with the smoke, because you're too well behaved. You might as well have a pair of shoes which says Mr. Goody on them." "I'm not a goody two-shoes. I am a Mr. Naughty Shoes." Bethany stopped. She looked at Ebenezer. There was a quiver in her voice as she asked, "Are you saying that you did have something to do with the smoke then?" No, gosh no. "I'm not that sort of naughty shoes," he said. "Like I said, I'm terribly sorry about—" "I really, really don't want to talk about it, snapped Bethany. They didn't speak again until they were pulling up to the house. Ebenezer's curiosity got the better of him. Final question, I promise, he said. Why did you apologize to Jeffrey? Bethany chewed her bottom lip. It's because I don't want to be like the beast, she said quietly. It's because I don't want to be like the beast, she said quietly. Ebenezer parked the car outside the house. Bethany jumped up and ran to the front door. She came back to the car when she noticed that Ebenezer was moving. What are you doing? She asked. Driving to the comic book shop, he said. You deserve a present for being good. Can I get a pet instead? She asked. Absolutely not, he answered. Now jump in before I change my mind. So they got to the comic shop and bought many comics. Bye!